Okay, so we're just coming into the woods now. Don't normally video me arriving, but today I am. Just had a few tunes on the radio, get me in the mood for it. Not that I really need to get in the mood for it, because I'm always in the mood for it. So once we get out, pulled over, I'll get the kit out of the car, into camp, leave the kit, get back in the car, shoot off into the village. It's about a mile, 2 miles away from here, and then tab back up, come back to camp and get set up, and I'll come back and speak to you. See you soon. Tell you what, that smells bloody gorgeous. Nice bit of mackerel. Well, finally I get to get my breakfast after Whiskey Pete's surprise visit, which interrupted me. Cheeky bugger. Anyway, this is the way to start the day, isn't it, eh? Bacon's on, eggs in, water's boiling, get me cob ready, bit of red sauce, brilliant. Love it. Right, had my breakfast, feeling stuffed, had a coffee, well I've still got my coffee. Just thought I'd get in my hammock while I wait for Andy Sparks from Undercover Outdoors to arrive, who should be arriving within the next hour. I thought I'd continue watching the film I didn't finish last night because I fell asleep. Young Offenders, 2 Irish lads, absolutely hilarious so far. Anyway, see you all later. So, here we are. Andy's turned up from Undercover Outdoors. He's bought me a present. Morning. He's bought me a mat for kneeling on. He had to buy a second one because the first one he ordered was pink. That's what he told me anyway. I'll send you a picture on Messenger. He's wearing his Alpenflage, is it? Yeah, Alpenflage. Alpenflage. You know what the Swiss are like, they like to do things different. They do. So, just getting set up. All's good. A little bit of rain, nothing too bad. There you have it. Bring you back later. I've got really not sure what Andy's rigging up here, but he's got this cord. He's up there, look. He reckons it's something to do with aerial photography. I'm not sure what he's doing. Confusing. Oh, we'll come on. And he's got this little wheelie thing on it as well. Yeah, I'm just here with an iPhone and a mic from China. What I told you about mic from China? Oh, you're not very good. I mean, what is this thing? A poor man's drone. A poor man's drone. Do we need to chop some branches down? I don't know, we might have to. I'll have a look. Once the thing is on it, mate. Once the GoPro's on it, it'll be... Go on. Once it's got the extra weight of the GoPro on it. What do we do? Stand at the other end and wave? Well, no, you can do. Or you just fly it over. Yeah. So, that's what it does. It's for aerial photography. Or videoing. A different dimension of filming. Probably need to chop these branches out of the way. Anyway, I'm sure if you go to Undercover Outdoors later, you'll see his video footage of... Well, it might not be today actually. Or we'll have to be online at home when you do it. Yeah. So in a few days he'll put a video up, no doubt. with us ging-gang-girlying around the fire. You never know. Catch you later. So, here comes the GoPro Hero 3. Ah. Is that video in?
Yeah.
Just been on a bit of a bimble. Thought we'd come and have a look at where we used to camp. But it's a little bit open now. But we used to go hammocking from this tree to this tree, from that tree to that tree, from that tree to that tree, and so on. You get the picture. Very close to a road, unfortunately, but it served us for many years. However, within the last month, certainly since the last time we came up, we camp across the other side of the road now. But we built this wall. Used to be a gap in the wall, but we built it to give us a bit of protection when we was in the camp. The other side of the road, you could not see the road until recently, when I decided to hack away the whole of the hedge line that used to go across there, which was a mixture of young trees, shrubs, all sorts, but it's gone. So it's clearly too open now to camp here, but never mind, we've got a good spot across the other side of the road. We've just found an interesting, is it holm oak? It's an evergreen oak. I didn't know there was one, but now I do.
Yeah, whole, something like that. Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for now. Alright, just got back to camp. Rain's setting, but never mind. It's supposed to finish at about 6 if the BBC get it right, but who knows. Hope it's not going to rain all night. Hope it's not going to rain all night, because we've got lots of food to cook. We've got so much garlic bread, there will be no vampires coming here tonight. There is a slight hint of dead deer in the air, because over there, over there, just there, is where a deer decided to break its neck crossing the logs. And last time we came up it was quite fresh, but it was very cold, so it was frozen slightly, so it didn't smell. But there's certainly there's certainly a little whiff in the air every now and again, but it's, you know, it's not too bad. And I think Andy's contemplating a
I'm contemplating suicide if that dripping keeps carrying on.
yeah, he's got this thing about drips. It's a good job Lenny's not here.
Who?
Lenny.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if he's contemplating this multi-cam tarp. I don't know. Not sure. But hey ho.
Right, who else?
Never mind. Right. What time is it? About 7:30?
20 past.
20 past 7.
Not far off.
We're getting the fire going, ready for the evening's cooking. Loads of garlic bread, although I've got a steak as well. I've also got a little pizza that I was going to try and cook, see if you could do it in that thing. And cheese toasties. If anybody wants a cheese toastie.
Tough.
Tough, because you're not having one. So, Andy's got his balls on the fire. he's got his garlic balls, that is. Look at them. Hey, got his garlic balls on the fire. Smells fucking brilliant. That's all, I didn't mean to swear. Smells brilliant.
I think they might be ready.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Put them.
Oh, steak's on the fire. Not quite done yet, but looking good. Right, steak's up. Probably didn't cook as well as I thought it might in here. Seems to have a lot of moisture inside the meat, but then what do you expect? Well, most meat's pumped full of water these days, isn't it? As duh. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this. What do you reckon? Looks good, eh?
As does the finest.
Probably a bit overdone actually. But never mind, it smells good. Well, it's about 20 past 11. We're about to retire for the evening. We've had loads of food. I haven't videoed it all too much, but we've had garlic balls, dough balls. I've had a steak. I've had a mini pizza. You know, the list is endless. But I'm about getting ready, for bed now. And he's just gone for his. Well, that was Andy for a minute. It's just his jacket. He's got his little lantern, look. His little candle lantern. And his array of bear killers. Because he's got loads of bears around here, you know. At least it stopped raining. So, time to get into bed. See you in the morning. I'm going to make myself a nice cheese toastie in the morning. Brought too much food. Far too much food. I didn't do my mushrooms and peppercorn sauce, but never mind. Steak was good. Anyway, night night. Well, I'm in my hammock. Fire's still going. Andy's in his hammock.
I'm getting there.
He's getting there. Right, it's cosy in here. Once I flip that blanket over the top, I'm all sorted. Yep. Ta-da!
7:45 on a Sunday morning.
You have to excuse the a bit of a sway. I'm in my hammock while I got Mr. Sparks to make my morning brew. We just had two cockbirds fighting. I say cockbirds are pheasants, but you can't see it because the tarp's in the way, but they're over that way. They're on a right old rave. Mine's white 2 sugars, please, thank you.
Yeah. And mine's 50 grand.
And the fire's burnt down nicely. Just 2 ends of the log left, that's it. I've been dying for a wee all night, but I couldn't be bothered to get up. Oh dear. I better get up and make a cheese toastie. Anybody for a cheese toastie?
Hey?
Anybody for a cheese toastie? Just starting the cheese toasties, or cheese and tomato toasties. Andy's got me a brew ready. Oh, I can't see your hand. It dropped. Oh, here we go, look, sorted. It's a nice bag you got there.
What?
It's a nice bag you got there.
Shut up. Idiot.
Alright, that's the first cheese toastie up. Looks perfect, that. Don't you tell him anything. Looks good. Look at that. Okay, we'll start again. I'll just started to do a recording, and the battery died, so I've had to hook myself up to my power pack in my pocket. No jokes. Right, we're obviously getting packed away. Just tying the tarp out. A bit of water on here, so that's going to have to hang in the garage when I get home. Don't want a manky tarp next time, do I? Andy's battling with his hammock. Nothing ever goes back in the pack the way it came out.
No.
Or the way you packed it the first time.
Certainly doesn't.
But hey ho, never mind. It is a glorious sunny morning. The crows are crowing. The birds are tweeting.
The crows are crowing.
What do they do then?
I've got no idea.
Mr. Mark Longman keeps texting me. Well, not texting me, Facebooking me about his drunken picture of him in Grantham. Let's see if he watches this video. If you watch it, Mark, like it. I know you've heard me slating you about getting drunk in Grantham. Anyway, ta-ta. Just been for a little walk, found a dead tree that had fallen, and it's got loads of these King Alfred's cakes. What was the other name you said?
Cramp balls.
Cramp balls. Got a few little friends on the back as well that don't want to go anywhere. They're quite happy there. Unfortunately, I left their family behind. Never mind. Anyway, apparently if you dry these out, they make excellent tinder and burn for ages. Ideal for fire starting. May have to try it one day, you never know. Anyway, cheers to King Alfred's cakes. We're just on our way to the village to get our cars, walking along the road, and we come across this eyesore. Some jack person, I could use better words, worse words even, has just decided to dump their rubbish. I mean, what is the point of it? What is the point of that? Really annoys me, that does. Really annoys me. Well, that's the end of another weekend. Andy's just getting undressed, so I won't video him at the minute. He's naked at the minute. He got a bit warm walking down, didn't you? So he's getting naked.
Yeah, but I'm not doing press ups.
No, he's not doing any naked press ups. Anyway, been a good weekend.
As always.
Jolly good. So he's dressed now. Let me see if I can. There he is. He's back in his car now, dressed.
Got the clothes on.
Yeah. It was emotional. Oh, right. Until the next time.
Aye.
See you then.